This is Channel 25 WVTT Olean. Now, from the Twin Tiers' biggest broadcast news operation, this is the 6 o'clock report with Jeff Andrulonis and Alexa Olson. Listen on News Radio 96.7 WVTT or watch on News Channel 25 WVTT television. WVTT proudly presents the 6 o'clock report.
Good evening, I'm Alexa Olson.
And I'm Jeff Andrulonis. Good evening. The big story tonight on the 6 o'clock report. After a contentious meeting at last night's Olean Common Council, the proposal to cut the Olean City Fire Department has been tabled. City Alderman Jim Brady originally made the proposal. He said it was a way to save city taxpayers money, but he abruptly tabled the proposal last night. For more on this hot, fiery topic, let's go live to the WVTT Digital Newsroom where Valerie Tysaner is standing by. Valerie, what's the latest?
Hi, Jeff. Good evening. There was a very happy ending for Olean firefighters after last night's surprise ruling at the Common Council. Last night, Alderman Jim Brady threw out his proposal that had caused several contentious council meetings.
One of the aldermen said he wasn't voting on it, then it kind of meant it wouldn't pass. I mean, there was going to be a lawsuit, and we have to go to court. And so, I mean, mainly that was it, I think.
His decision to throw out the proposal came after 2 hours of discussion where many public members criticized restructuring the fire department, and fire officials said they had filed an official grievance against the city. Alderman Brady had proposed cutting the fire department in half, hiring volunteer firefighters to help, and outsourcing the ambulance service.
I mean, just from my standpoint, just the people I talk to every day, and to me, the numbers are way more in favor of doing something. Our taxes are pretty ridiculous in the city, and I think we need to look at that to reduce spending, and that's why I wanted to do it.
Alderman Brady said this would save more than $1 million annually, but fire officials countered, saying that cutting the department would jeopardize public safety. Alderman Brady says there were no hard feelings after the meeting.
They were just all nice and shook my hands, and you win, you lose, and you're friends and shake hands and move on in life.
And I did call the Olean Fire Department for a comment, but no one was available to do so. However, at the meeting last night, they did say they think they will be able to cut costs from within the department. In the WVTT Digital Newsroom, I'm Valerie Tysaner. Back to you, Alexa.
Thanks, Valerie. Now, Jim Brady says that he hasn't heard any of those cuts proposed by the fire department. The $500 million Powerball is a new record high, and it's sending people running to convenience stores for a ticket they hope will be a winner. According to Executive Director of the Multi-State Lottery Association, Chuck Strutt, 60% of sales occur on the last day. The MSLA decided to raise the jackpot from $425 million to $500 million on Tuesday after ticket purchases soared. But people should expect it to be even higher. The odds of matching 6 Powerball numbers are slim, just 1 in 175 million. But that mind-blowing statistic isn't stopping people from chasing their dreams. Cameron Martin, employee at the local 7-Eleven, says it's been busy all day.
It's been busy nonstop with people wanting to buy them all day long. Buy $10 worth, $20 worth, I don't even know.
At $2 a ticket, people are testing their luck at hitting it big.
I haven't won yet, but I played it. Won a third of it, I'd be happy.
In other news tonight, how about a little weed to go with your lettuce, tomato, and mayo? 50-year-old Jack Kincaid is the former owner of the Pizzazz restaurant in Bradford. He now operates a sub shop in Jamestown, New York, and he's in trouble tonight with Jamestown police. They tell us he's accused of selling prescription drugs and marijuana while making sub deliveries from that restaurant. Kincaid also allegedly had a marijuana growing operation in his residence in Jamestown.
We have more information for you tonight on a story that we brought to you yesterday. It was Seneca Nation marshals who spotted 39-year-old Dean Pepper's car on the side of the road on Route 219 in the town of Carrollton. It was the marshals who who suspected a domestic incident and called the Cattaraugus County Sheriff's Office. When deputies arrived on the scene, they arrested Pepper for kidnapping, assaulting, and strangling his victim in the city of Olean. He then drove his victim until pulling over in the town of Carrollton.
A Little Valley man charged tonight with sexually abusing a child. According to the Cattaraugus County Sheriff's Office, 69-year-old Donald Hurd has been charged with sexual abuse and forcible touching, among other charges. Hurd is accused of subjecting a person under the age of 11 to sexual contact in May 2012.
Now, Jeff, the village of Fredonia, New York is under a boil water advisory. Residents are urged to boil water used for drinking and cooking until further notice. The Chautauqua County Health Department is warning people that there might be a problem at the village treatment plant, and that could cause the water to look cloudy.
In McKean County, the city of Bradford will not have any new taxes, according to Bradford City Mayor Tom Reel. He says while the millage rate has not yet been approved, he's confident that there won't be a tax increase. Council last night adopted an $8.9 million spending plan for 2013.
The House of Representatives passed a Clothe a Homeless Hero Act, a bill introduced by Representative Kathy Hochul today. The bill requires the Transportation Security Administration to distribute unclaimed clothing left at airports to homeless or needy veterans and their families. The TSA is partnering with the Department of Veteran Affairs and other local charities to help with the distribution. According to the Department of Veteran Affairs, upwards of 75,000 veterans are homeless on any given night, and 20,000 veterans of the Iraq and Afghanistan wars have been homeless over the past 5 years.
Snowmobile riders are receiving help from the New York State Department of Motor Vehicles this holiday season. Riders can visit the DMV website and renew their registrations with the ability to print a temporary certificate right away. That temporary certificate expires once the new registration arrives by mail. The new option improves customer service by saving customers a trip to the DMV or a need to register through mail, according to DMV Commissioner Barbara Fiella. Riders can sign up at MyDMV to find a variety of secure online services without having to mail in the forms. You can visit dmv.ny.gov for more information.
And Jeff, a fun fact for you tonight. Some people believe the calendar of the ancient Mayans predicts the world will come to an end on December 21st. That's just 3 weeks from now. But NASA space scientist David Morris says the doomsday prediction is just a hoax. Morris has been busy answering disturbing letters from people who believe the myth.
Now, does Alexa that mean that he has to have those emails back in 3 weeks or not? I guess not. More news coming up straight ahead here on News Channel 25, WVTT, our first look at weather, also our global news update, and the WVTT Wall Street wrap-up, all straight ahead here on WVTT.